On my first visit to Cairo less than a year ago, I missed visiting the National Egyptian Museum, where I can see the mummy of Pharaoh, which can be seen at this museum. That's why I am visiting Cairo for the second time, just a year after my first visit to this city. Hi guys, and welcome again to my second day of visiting Egypt and more adventures in Cairo. Today I am visiting one of the richest historical places in the world, as I am going to the National Egyptian Museum in Cairo. How excited I am to see the mummy of Pharaoh in this museum. The Museum of Egyptian Antiquities, commonly known as the Egyptian Museum, also called the Cairo Museum, located in Cairo Center, houses the largest collection of Egyptian antiquities in the world. It houses over 120,000 items, with a representative amount on display. Located in Tahrir Square in a building built in 1901. It is the largest museum in Africa. Among its masterpieces are Pharaoh Tutankhamun's treasures, including its iconic gold burial mask, widely considered one of the best-known works of art in the world and a prominent symbol of ancient Egypt. The Egyptian Museum of Antiquities contains many important pieces of ancient Egyptian history. It houses the world's largest collection of Pharaoh antiquities. The Egyptian government established the museum built in 1835 near the Azbakiya Garden and later moved to the Cairo citadel. In 1855, Archduke Maximal of Austria was giving all of the artifacts by the Egyptian government. These are now in one of the museums in Vienna. A new museum was established at Bulaq in 1858 in a former warehouse following the foundation of the new Antiquities Department under the direction of Auguste Marietti. The building lay on the bank of the Nile River, and in 1878 it suffered significant damage owing to the flooding of the Nile River. In 1891, the collections were moved to a former royal palace in the Giza district of Cairo. They remained there until 1902, when they were moved again to the current museum in Tahrir Square, built by the Italian company of Giuseppe Garazzo and Francesco Zaffarani, to a design by the French architects Marcel Dorgonnet. The bigger part of the museum garden that stretched until the Nile was taken away in 1954 to build the Cairo Municipality building. During the Egyptian Revolution of 2011, the museum was broken into and 2 memoirs were destroyed. Several artifacts were also showing to have been damaged, and around 50 objects were stolen. Since then, 25 objects have been found. Those that were restored were put on display in September 2013 in an exhibition entitled Damaged and Restored. Among the displayed artifacts were 2 statues of King Tutankhamun made of cedar wood and covered with gold, a statue of King Akhenaton, a Shabti statue that belongs to the Nubian kings, a mummy of a child, and a small polychrome glass vase. My second day in Cairo finished here with this iconic museum and back to the old civilizations of Egypt. While my next day is going to Sina, where I will visit one of the Christian monasteries in this country. Stay with me in the next video to see how I traveled from Cairo to St. Catherine City and how was my visit to the monastery, then how I rode the camel to see Musa's Mount. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumb up, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel for more adventures. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on my next destination. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring. See you with more adventures in Egypt.
Welcome to St. Catherine.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome, sir.